question is for Steve, but also for Mark and Channing as well. The physical transformation, just getting back to that a second, with the prosthesis and all of that, do you find that more of a tool in portraying a character like this, or is that something that you kind of have to separate yourself from and kind of push through as an actor?
I never felt, well, Bill Corso designed the look of DuPont, and it was several months in the making. He's really an artist, and he approached it with the same seriousness and depth that I think everyone did. And so many tests and options, and the goal was to have it be seamless and not anything that I had to act through, and that was just a part of the character and who he is. In terms of the nuts and bolts, I would be there 3 hours, generally 3 hours before everyone else. So by the time everyone else got to set, I was already looking different. And I think that was a help, because it tended to separate me from everyone else, because frankly I was off-putting. I wasn't somebody that you'd want to hang around with. And I think sort of inadvertently that helped remove me and put me in a little bubble on the side. So I think it was beneficial, but I never felt like I was pushing through it.
I think it's interesting that you and Channing never really had a conversation or got to know each other until the Cannes Film Festival.
No, and he's a really nice guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Channing, could you talk a bit about the transformation, the psychological transformation that Mark goes through, and your preparation for that? And there are some very intense moments that you go through during the film. Can you talk a bit about that?
I have the unique, I guess, ability in this movie to actually know my character. I got to spend a good amount of time with him, and also people that knew him very intimately. I think DuPont came into Mark's life at a very interesting time. And really, I think, for one of the first times, shined light on him and made him feel seen and I guess loved in a way, and brought him out of his of the shadow of his brother, I guess. And I don't know, the emotional part of Mark, he's I kind of describe it as when you have a fever, like you're just really raw, like little things sort of just, he's constantly sort of in this excruciating negotiation with the world. I got into that, I guess, just through Mark's physicality. Wrestlers in general are super physical people, and their language is movement, and the way that they I guess interact with people through contact. And I think that was my way into Mark, just studying the way he held his fork. He didn't hold it like normal people or refined people. He just grabbed it and started shoveling food into his mouth, and it was just a very just raw, like he was just it was almost animalistic. I don't mean animal as in like simple, and just mean get the job done, sort of type of a feeling. And so yeah, that's how I kind of got into Mark.